Tuck, did you come? Oh, I'm so embarrassed. Give me my shirt. Next upgrade. I'll be putting this Henkyo in the primary position. Now, the air horns for these accommodate these nozzles, clusters, whatever you want to call them, from the ECG. These are supposed to remedy percolation, vapor lock, whatever you like to call it. One of the things I did do is I put a return line, which mostly eliminated my issue, but the weather hasn't gotten really hot, so we shall see. As you see, I've already installed these. I will be leaving the Henkyo main jets in and one of their power valves, and we're going to see how this goes. Now, again, with these carburetors, there is some just a little bit of tweaking. There's some flash or sprue or whatever you like to say from casting around the edges of some of the holes. Just clean it up a little bit. It's easy. Take a razor blade or the edge of a flat bladed screwdriver or whatever. The accelerator pumps on these are leather, but the only issue that I've seen is the it's not tapered completely. There's a ridge inside, and it's just a wee bit on the big side as far as their accelerator pump is concerned. I did leave their accelerator pumps in these secondaries, but I think I did. I'm not sure. Anyway, the Holley accelerator pumps work just nice. So I did blow out where the check ball goes. Make sure the clip is in securely, so it's not just blowing back out through that hole, because that's where it sucks the fuel in. Check ball closes it off and then spits it out through the nozzle up through the other check valve that's inside underneath the nozzle. So, but this is a little closer look. The bottoms of these are nice and square and true. I will be, like I said, changing out these. I said in my previous video, I make plug seals out of lead sheet. Just got sick and tired of fuel dripping out of these down the front of the carburetors into the manifolds, and those lead seals that I made have remedied that issue. Now I will have to trim that front down to get it to fit. I don't know if I have to notch the back like I did on the other ones, but we'll see. Maybe if we'll see when I get there. So, but this is what I've done so far. I shall return. All right, see ya. Okay, so I've got the air horn on. It's trimmed up so it'll fit. That's one of the Henkyo gaskets. I really like those gaskets, actually. I'll set this right here for now. Yeah, long day at work, man. Of course, flat tire on the way home. So what else is new? Hope everyone had a good day. Another tip or pointer that I didn't mention in the last video or the previous segment: get rid of that slotted screw. Put a hex head, quarter 24. This way you don't have to disturb your bases or your linkages or anything. what I like to do, let me get this out of here. Oh, don't go nowhere. I like to kind of slot that a little bit and clean these threads out and screw it all the way to the bottom. Not quite to the bottom. You don't want it to bottom out, but you want to utilize, I think like the last few turns or whatever, you can actually add threads. So you're not pulling out the threads and stripping these holes out, and you got a better clamp load, a lot more thread. But doing that with the screw or bolt, hex bolt, helps clean those threads up nicely. So I will be installing this. You can see from the underside those ECG clusters, and we're going to fire it up and see how it goes. All right, I'll be back. Okay, it's installed. So you're here with me for this virgin start. So I did fill the bowl and pumped it. Auxiliary pump works. So let's see. Neutral, no choke. Let's see what happens. Of course, battery's dead, right? Let's get it some choke. That sounds pretty good. Fired right off with just that little bit of battery I had. Alrighty then. So I'm going to warm it up. Good throttle response. Alright, I'm going to warm it up a little bit, charge the battery some, and bring you guys back. Let's see what's up. Now, I had to use the Holley screws to bolt it to the Holley base. The threads are different for the Henkyo. It's a little disappointing. Because I like the Phillips head screws, so your screwdriver's not shooting off all over the place when you're trying to tighten it. So, well, I'm guessing that idle circuit's working all right. We'll see once it warms up. Sounds pretty good though. Take some of this choke away. Okay. The rest of the choke away. A little low. I'll bring it up. Alright, I'm going to warm it up. Adjust that idle a little bit. And maybe go for a ride. Alright, see you in a little bit. Okay, let's go for a ride. never fails. May have to bump this idle up a little bit though. We'll see. I changed the alternator out because the other one wasn't charged until after 1500 RPM. Maybe that's why my battery kept going dead. We'll see. Beep. Progressive linkage. Secondaries are coming on a little too soon. So I want to see how it does when it gets hot. Although, it's just about at operating temperature now. Henkyo main jets and the Henkyo power valve in place. Just curious to see how it ran with that. enjoy. depression looks like over the winter time, man. It's a bad winter. Alright, fellas, there you have it. A couple more tweaks and I think I'm going to leave it where it is. Thanks for coming on for the ride. I'll give you some final thoughts in a little bit. Well, that was a fun ride. All right. I'm going to adjust this guy right here back a little bit. I did adjust the idle. But, there's your Henkyo trio. All three. Just a little bit of effort. And this thing's running the best it's run since I built it. Even when I had all three Holleys on there. I swapped over. Part of this project was putting those ECG clusters in, bridges, Venturis, mini Venturis, whatever you want to call them, to combat the percolation problem that I've been having. From my research, that's what I've read. So, and these Henkyos allow you to do that. They have the room. They have this embossed space that's created on the inside of the carburetor to allow for the taller clusters. I also did put a return line in. The tank was set up for it, so I just ran a solid line to the back and just a rubber hose up to here. Fuel ejection hose, alcohol resistant. So, but it's been fun. I think I'm gonna go out for a blast, run a couple errands for the wife, and see how it goes. And catch me next time with the next project. I'll keep you guys updated what's going on. Like I said, I have my sedan that I want a V8. Or maybe in the meantime, I'll get a multiple carb manifold for it and get rid of that two-stage Weber that's on it. Get my banger going. Plus, I have Pie Wagon. That needs some work too. It's another source of content that I'll be recording and doing some videos on that as well. That needs a little bit of work. Needs body work. I could put a windshield in it and some other things. It runs good, but it still needs some attention. Other than that, this has been fun. Hope to see you guys soon. And please, if you could, click the subscribe button. I'm trying to build subscribers. Retirement's coming soon, and I'm going to need something to do. Maybe a little bit of income, trying to monetize my channel. So we'll see how it goes. All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night. See ya.